Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a movie called Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons. Let's do it, shall we? Spoilers! Yes, this movie from Universal Sony was pretty good, I gotta say. Definitely had plenty of laughs. It had action, of course. Special effects looked pretty good. And the story was okay. Now, the story. We got two people, Michelle Rodriguez and Chris Pine. They locked up in jail. We start the movie there with them being locked up because of this quest that they were on to steal this stuff from this cavern. They hooked up with this witch and thought it was going to work out, but it didn't work out so well. So she ended up tricking them, freezing them in this time bubble. That's how they ended up in prison. Then they escaped when one of the council members for their probation hearing came in, and he happened to be a bird, and they jumped out the window on him and made him fly them to the ground. That was hilarious. Oh my goodness. Then we got them trying to figure out what they're going to do next, because they've been away from, he's been away, Chris Pine, from his daughter. He had a daughter, he was married, he was an upstanding gentleman until one of his captured people that he ended up stealing from, because the job he was doing, they didn't take money. Well, this time he decided to take some money. It was marked, they found it, killed his wife. His daughter was safe. He was raising her with Michelle. And then they got caught. Their other partner took her in, and now has brainwashed her into thinking that the father was full of crap, even though he went on this mission only because he was trying to get this magical tablet to bring the wife back. So she been told that the tablet was all about money. So she think her father was just on crap. But then she come to realize that the uncle was lying to her and that she needs to be on their side. Meanwhile, the uncle was working with the witch, and that didn't turn out so well for him, because all he wanted was money. He was running the whole town, and he gave all that up to get the money to give the town to her so she could do this ritual to turn everybody into zombie slave army. Okay, well, the fight with her was awesome. You know, they had a shapeshifter, they had the wizard, now here's the part I didn't like. The Bridgerton star Ray J. John Page, he was in this as a paladin, I think it's called. And he had a helmet that they needed, so they had to go on a side quest with him to get this helmet so that they could unlock the safe to get in to do what they needed to do in the main story. He was a waste of time in this movie. I mean, his fight scenes were nice, but his dialogue was stiff. I know his character probably was supposed to be a little emotionally toned down, but it was like it didn't come off right. I don't know. I didn't like him. I didn't like him in this movie. He'll have to try again if you're gonna make me like him. Anyway, they ended up getting the helmet, unlocking the thing. Everybody had to build confidence, especially their little wizard friend. And it was just they accomplished the said goal of getting rid of the money, giving the money to the people of the town, and saving the daughter. But then they had to turn around and go back and stop the witch from turning everybody into zombies, which they managed to do by passing out the money to everybody, so everybody ran out of the stadium they was in to get the money, which I thought was kind of dangerous, because their money was coins and bags of money and stuff, no paper. So you dropping this out of a balloon, a hot air balloon, seems like that would hurt. That was the first thing I said when I saw it, like, that looks like that would hurt. Money like that just falling out the air, coins, metal, bags of it in some cases, not just singular. Yeah, I didn't like that. I was like, okay, I don't get it. But it saved their life. They didn't turn into zombies, and then they had to go back and fight the witch, took her out, and it was all good. So that was pretty much Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. And if I had to rate this movie, I'd give it a 7. It was fun. It was a fun movie, and it was a good movie. It needed some more oomph to it. It was like it was missing something I can't quite put my finger on. But it wasn't a bad movie in any respect. The acting was good, the jokes were funny. Like I say, it was a decent movie. So yeah, again, Dungeons and Dragons, that was it. In the meantime, wait for another one. Have a great day.